another video. Y'all already that title, y'all know what's going on. Let's get straight into it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Promo alert. Promo alert. Today promo is your boy Glock 45, man. Y'all tap into Glock 45. You already know he got a new album on the way, man. Subscribe to his YouTube. He finna drop, I'm talking about video after video after video. He on this shit. Make sure you follow him on Instagram too. Hey, promo alert. Promo alert. Promo today is your boy 2 Trill Tune, man. Listen, 2 Trill Tune been killing shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this dude for a couple of years now. He been on his shit and he been consistent. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, follow him on Instagram, and go subscribe to his YouTube. Let's get it. Alright, man. Listen. A pastor went viral today.
When getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty. I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're going to ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty. And do you hear and see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you is how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react.
A pastor went viral today after trying to make an example of God miracles, where God wiped his spit on someone who was blind eyes and made him see again. The pastor did the same exact thing. The pastor wiped his spit on the man's eyes. And I'm talking about the most disgusting shit I done seen in my life on TV or on the video, social media, when it comes to just things that's not supposed to be disgusting. Pastor Mike Todd's trend after rubbing spit on someone's face during a sermon. Now listen, I get the point he was trying to make. But how he was trying to make the point, I don't get it. Listen, I don't see how this dude even let him do that. When he spit in his hand, listen, I would have backed up like, hold on, Bree. You tripping, little P. You ain't P. You ain't pushing P. You ain't P, bro. You ain't finna wipe no motherfucking spit on my face. You tweaking. You tweaking, little phone now. Now, after Twitter went crazy, everybody was in the uproar. This is disgusting. This is crazy. He responded. He said his intentions wasn't to be nasty, wasn't, he was trying to really prove a point. He was trying to really, save some people out there in his message. He said, but he realized he went about it the wrong way. And he say, he called the guy who he rubbed the spit in his face, and he say, his miracle ain't work. Like, he say he realized he was tweaking. He realized he was tweaking, y'all. I don't know Mike Todd. Actually, I think I have seen him one time, like on social media, but I haven't paid attention to his videos or nothing. I don't know his character. I'm not finna degrade the man on the mistake he has made publicly. I'm not finna, that's not me. I can't judge nobody on somewhat. I can't judge a person if I don't know him. And even if I know him, I won't judge him. But I'm not here to discriminate his character. I'm just here to shed light on the event that happened. And he also apologized. He said he's sorry. He went about it the wrong way. You know, he just was caught up into the, you know, trying to bring life to what he was trying to say. And he apologized. He said sorry, and you know, hey, I want to say one thing, man. Pastors is regular people. A lot of them is worship because they seem, you know, superior or so holy. But pastors is regular people, man. They doing a job. They clocking in. It's just like having a job. They clocking in. But I do want to say this. You can't let a pastor or a certain pastor dictate your faith in a religion and God or how you feel about the church. Because I did that for a while, and current things happen also what made me really feel like they the devil. When I was younger, I experienced things, you know, like I always been the type of person to do research, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna believe in or going by what someone has told me. I'm not just going by the tradition. Sometimes you gotta go out and find who you believe in or what you believe in yourself, not just because your parents brought you up that way. Because just say you have a racist parents, they're gonna bring you up racist. So just because your parents racist and brought you up that way, that don't mean it's the right way. You feel what I'm saying? So I've always been a person to do research. And one thing that I found out when pastors go to school is they have to teach what's, you know, protocol for them to teach. Like they can't teach outside of what they have learned at this school, and they sign papers that they will not speak on or go over certain things when they're in school. And I know this for a fact because once I learned it, I went and asked the preacher. My homie, he invited me to his church. And at the church, I went up to the preacher, and I'm like, okay, is it true y'all got to go to school for this? And he like, yes. I say, is it true that y'all have to sign documents saying that y'all won't speak on certain things and won't touch bases on certain things? And he said, yes. So I said, okay, is these certain things, is it like evil or bad for the people? He was like, nah, it's just things that whatever you call your professor, the preachers call their professor that's teaching them or whatever. Or whatever, it's probably bigger than a professor, because I'm sure it's bigger than a professor, but whoever created this whole thing of preachers have to go to school is by law. You feel what I'm saying? But he basically was saying like they just don't want you to speak on it. So you're withholding information just because a higher power person who put you in a position or created this structure for you to go through this process to be a pastor or whatever you is in the church, don't want you speaking on these certain things. Now, what if these certain things is really the fruit of us getting farther in life, or really the fruit of us getting closer to God? So therefore, you're not doing God work. You're doing whatever this person built this structure, whoever that person is, work. You feel what I'm saying? So that was one thing that kind of threw me off. And then another thing is like, I done seen pastors you know, trying to talk to all the women in the church and had sex with all the women in the church and stuff like that. So it's like people worship these people. And it just turned me away from the church. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, before I started this conversation on this topic right here, I said, don't let a pastor or the reputation of pastors or churchgoers or whatever stir you from believing in a certain religion, stir you from not having faith in other pastors, stir you from not having faith in the church because of their mistakes, because really they're regular people. They just held on a higher pedestal because the work that they're doing. But it's just like a job, they clocking in. You feel what I'm saying? Now, even though the stuff that I have seen pastors doing, or done, or heard, it leave a bad taste in my mouth. It leave a bad taste in my mouth, and I personally won't. And I'm gonna start today because I felt like this about all, but this been on my heart to say. So I guess I need to do it too by me telling y'all, don't let one pastor or one church goer or whatever deter y'all from whatever you know. So I feel like for that coming out, you know what I'm saying, me telling y'all, I need to do it too. So starting today, I will no longer look at pastors or churches in the light that I have looked at them because of what other pastors have done or seen or heard, or you know. But back onto this Todd pastor, Mike Todd. He seemed like a good person. He seemed like a passionate person. You know, he just decided to do the wrong demonstration. But put in the comments what y'all think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know, is pastors, like the reputation of a pastor is a deal breaker for you? You know what I'm saying? Because like we have heard all kind of pastors, like especially with TD Jakes, we done heard he done stuff, and you know, but people still love and respect him as a pastor. You know, so let me know, is pastors' reputation and what they have done or doing is a deal breaker for you believing in the whole ordeal of church and pastors and stuff like that? Or tell me this, if a pastor, you know, he does things outside of God and he's violating on different levels, would you still be able to follow him as a pastor and get the word from him? Would you allow yourself to still follow him as a pastor and get the word from him? Put in the comments down below, gang.